Hello again, everybody. I'm Sothea. Today I'm going to do the presentation about the air process documentation at Aero. And basically, this process documentation is this is the first air at Aero, and then EI is the one who conduct the first air. So basically, we do the air process of the EI program. So, to begin, first let me give you a little bit of background of about the air process documentation. It was actually started from the Global Mail Workshop in Senegal, and then our Aero team started to have the air support team, which consists of a number of people who attended the workshop, and then I was assigned to responsible for air documentation process. Yeah, and actually the purpose of the air support team, there are two main purposes. One is to support the EI program to conduct the air, and the second one is to make sure that we capture all the necessary process that happen during the air, and that is why I've been doing this air process documentation, in which I'm going to show you very soon. The next slide. Yeah. First, let me show you the whole process as a result as of today. So as you can see here, this is the whole process that I've been documenting with the team at Aero. So basically, with this, I want to make 4 important points that will give you an idea of what this chart is all about and what is the air documentation. The first one is that the first one I want to note is that what do we document? What do we document? So we actually document the process. We actually want to capture, like, in each stage of the process, like stage 1, what are the things that we need to do, and then stage 2, what are the things we need to do, and then the subsequent stage of the whole air process. As you can see here, you can see like step 1, step 2, step 3, and the subsequent steps. This is the idea of the document that we are documenting. And the second point is that besides documenting the process itself, we also want to capture what are the important documents produced at each specific step. For example, you may see in step 1, we have the air TOR and the support team TOR. And then in stage 2, you will see like the data gathering format, which is given by Ken, because Ken was the one who was very helpful in helping us in this data gathering. And then in step 2, you will see like the final TOR has been produced, and then the invitation. Also, we contract with the facilitators, and also started to do the logistic event. And even in the next step, like we may say in step 4, there will be an air report and also the event. So it is about document the process itself and also capture the material that we produce at each stage of the air process. Yes? And the third point, which is the main purpose of documenting this process. The purpose of documenting this process is that we actually want to capture, want to see how much time and effort that we spend for this air process. we really want to see exactly how much time that we spend on this air process. So this is it is the main purpose of documenting this. And the other purpose is that we want to see, like, what are the things that we have done correctly, or what are the things that should be changed in our next year. So the air process will help us to reflect and see all those steps in the world, which will help us to easily fix it, to make it better in the next year event. Yeah. So this is and if I can show you like the time that we spend, we also track like 16 hours at step 1, and then we can see 98 hours at stage 2, and then 3 hours, 30 minutes at stage 3, something like that. So one point I want to make here is that the 98 hours, actually in this 98 hours, there are 92 hours that has been spent for data gathering. So the reason that we spend that much time because the data that we use for this year event in this year are 2 years data, the 2009 data and also the 2010 data. This is like the two-year report. All these reports need to review at once. And it was great that our intern, one of our interns, I think her name is Susan something, who worked with Ken to help us to review this report. And since she was new to the program, and then she needed some time to learn about the program, to make sure that she gathered the correct data for our air process. And that is why it's some kind of spend a little more time than other activities. But we hope that next year we will not spend that much time, because we know the process, and next year the program officer will actually be responsible for all those kind of data gathering and organizations who know very well about the program, so it shouldn't take that much time. Actually, in that process, we also have like each specific, like each detailed activity, in which I would like to recommend you that if you want to know about the detail of each step, like how many activities has been taken, and how many times spent and stuff like that, you can go to Padare page on this link, on the arrow page currently, which soon I will make it organized in what is called like air template page, which is created by the team in Boston. Yeah? So you can go, and then you will see all this process, the whole process of the air. And yeah. And the next one is what I want to talk is about the air event itself, the day of the event itself. The team was thinking about making the air as the very normal, the very simple meeting. We hope to see it as the participatory dialogue, where people like come to visit our home and then feel free to sit and then talk, discuss freely, and like we thinking about having the pillow on the floor and then people sit around and they start to discuss without any slide presentation needs, without any flip chart needs, and things like that. People just freely talk, reflect on two main questions about the result of their EI work. Yeah? And there will be a facilitator will help us to make sure that the discussion is on track. The facilitator also play a role as the observer to see, like how the EI is going on, like the participation of the participants, also the environment of the discussion and things like that. And the discussion itself will be in Khmer. All will be in Khmer, which I believe that people will feel comfortable to discuss in their own language. Yeah, and the event will be organized at Arrow meeting room. So actually, like the team plan already will move out all the tables, and it will make it as a very simple room, like in the community. Yeah. This is just like the idea that we wanted to happen on the event day. And then Maria and I, maybe the one who helped to document the result of the air and actually the discussion point. Will help to document all this with the video too, the video documentation to think about.